What is going on, everybody? Back on it. Vagabond 25, 26, and 27. Seem to be in current time. So same questions I had where we left off last episode is like, so what was the purpose of the whole, I deserve to live, I don't have to be killed, there's another way, I'm going to go around as with a new name, witness protection program type thing. And he's still just out here challenging people, trying to become the best swordsman, not like purposely trying to kill them, but if they die, so I don't know. That's a whole philosophical question. And of course, we know that he's not going to just change in the first 20 chapters when there's 300 plus chapters, but it was like, dang, they really like sped that up of like Taquan, or if we're even pronouncing his name right. Having this moment with him and still out here beating ass. Coincidentally, Matahachi, Oko, and the daughter Akimi are in the same exact village as well. I think I'm getting Oko and Otsu, whatever the other girl's name, mixed up. Hopefully that's the right one. They're all here as well. Now, of course, they're all going to run into each other. What happens from that point will be interesting. Yeah, but let's see what we got. I went ahead and had to delete every single song that I had because I have every single Vagabond reaction that we've put up so far has been copyright claimed, even though I have copyright free music. So I deleted like the 9 songs that we had, even though those are some great songs, like some of the best kind of songs that I've heard for like just to add to storytelling and things like that. I thought they were great, but they say no copyright and then there's copyright. So we've gotten rid of all those, trying these other songs. So we'll see how these go. Recording. Mic is on. All right. Let's go ahead and do it. Chapter 25. I can take these guys. Oh yeah, and then the younger brother showed up, who at least he has the image of like being about that life. Does he actually have any skill when it comes time? We'll see. I can take these guys on. I can beat the school. My skill can compete with the best swordsman in the land. And the problem is like, I don't know if he knows this, but like this school, this Yoshiaka school is not what it was in its prime. This is what it seems to be told to us as the viewer. They have like, there's no reason for them to train anymore, really be about that life. It's just some kind of just glorified, just bullies essentially. It looks like with little to no skill. But we know Takezo has actual skill. So we're not faulting him for that, because we've seen him like, one man army. So it would take a lot for a bunch of guys to take him out anyway, but hopefully he doesn't think he's better than he is. But even though he's pretty, we'll see. Whoa, that is a shot. Damn. The little bit of color panels they give us, they do go great. Chaos at the school. It's going to take me a while to remember that he's going by Miyamoto now. It's going to be Takezo for a while. Who have you studied under? Nobody. Just me. Just out here beating ass. Finally, one of the leaders. Oh, dang. It's so crazy. Like, we're here. These crazy color panels. And then, back to it. No one in particular. I guess that you could say that my father, Shinmin Munasai, whipped me into shape. What's that name mean? As I say, oh my god, Shinmin, or Shinmin. Never heard of him. I don't know. Other than my father, the mountains and everything in them have been my only other teacher. All right then, shall we begin? I'm going to assume that his father's name means something, and that wasn't just like oh. Yes, let's get started. What? Yuta shouldn't waste his time. That guy hasn't even mastered any style. The mountain his master? What is he, a monkey? Maybe. His position doesn't resemble any particular style. His stance has no set form. No, we're just fight. Ueda, he's just as skilled as Sojiro and Denshichiro. He was a disciple of the founder, a prodigy. Where they're building this guy up here, and we've yet to see anybody yet. Granted, a lot of them have been fodder and a bunch of random villagers with that pitchforks and shit. Anybody show any skill or resistance to Takezo when it comes to fighting. We'll see if Mr. Ueda is any different. Back then, it was even rumored that Ueda might become head of this school. He's over here talking about his father's name, but what does it mean? He just keeps saying his name, but he's not. There's nothing. So the son of Shinmin Munasai has come to challenge the Yoshika school. Master Kempo, this Miyamoto Musashi just might cause the school a bit of trouble. Well, father seems to be somebody. I guess it's TBD till we get that information. At the very least, perhaps I should injure one of his arms. If you can. It's just such like unrefined rage. And there's no rhyme or reason to the technique, if there's even any technique. Or the skill that like it's so unorthodox, it's hard to keep up. What strength? Amazing strength combined with magnificent sword movement. A direct hit with a blow like that could easily crush a man's skull. Ueda, what number are you? How are you ranked as a fighter here in Kyoto? Oh, number? How are you ranked as a fighter here in Kyoto? I want to know, please. Why do you ask? I'm just a country hick. I came to Kyoto because the most skilled fighters are here. I plan on defeating the best of the best. The strongest man in Kyoto. This guy's an idiot. I get the feeling that you're pretty strong. Of course he is. You're finished. You're a nobody. I'm asking because after I defeat you, I want to know how close I am to becoming invincible under the sun. He's still going for that. Huh. Taquan, we're going to have another sit down, man. Someone has the nerve to barge into our school and talk big about being invincible. Oh shit. Younger brother boy's here. The Yosha school reputation is in decline, all because my brother cavorts. Never seen that word in my life. Cowards around and makes a fool of himself. Ueda, that's enough. Oh! We're not even gonna get to see them throw hands? Sensei, you're too soft. You were probably thinking it would be enough to crush his arm. But a broken arm won't stop this guy from talking. I won't allow him to tarnish the reputation of the Yoshioka school. Well, do you want to run it or what? I'll kill him myself. Good luck. You must be... No, he's not the head of the school. Miyamoto Musashi, Ronin from Sakusha. Request to engage you in a duel. What? Who do you think you are? Learn some manners. Guys, if you haven't noticed already, I don't know, like, speaking from Takezo's standpoint, I don't know what I don't know. I'm just here to challenge, so I don't know who this man is. I don't know the school rules or the legacy. Is he the next in line? Okay, can we run it? Everyone's just so appalled. I am the head of this school. He's not. But I think he's saying that because he wants there to be, like, when he puts, well, he thinks when he puts Takezo in the ground and word gets spread, it'll, like, boost up, oh, the head of the house, like, took this guy out, when it's not, but we'll see. I'm the master of the school. I'll take on your challenge. Someone give him a sword. Huh, what, we're not sparring anymore or what? You must not do this. Get out of the way, Ueda. In the long run, you will prove to be the one that the Yosha school will depend on. You are the master. Oh. And as the master of the school, you will be selective in who you fight. If you want him dead, I'll kill him. What's this nonsense about, Ueda? Oh my god, now everybody's here. Okay. So it looks like we got the actual master, his younger brother, and then the one right behind them. So I'm guessing this is 1, 2, 3. But again, I don't know between the two brothers who is actually about that life. It seems to be the younger one is the... Takezo's here, man. So can one of you run it or what? Since when does this school have 2 masters? I'm back. Sojuro, there he is. It's you. Yeah, he's the kid that tried to really take us out earlier. He's lucky we've reformed a little bit. Alright, we got a lot going on. Let's keep it moving. By the way, I ain't bowing to shit, BT dub. Your holy panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So who's this kid? Is this his bodyguard? You guys can't see, but it's the guy from the very end of the last chapter. This guy here. Gion. So in this colored panel here, they've got Gion, Takezo, Sojuro, the younger brother. I'm guessing this is Matahachi, and then this is Ueda. Can we get some kind of hierarchy here, guys? We're trying to run the 1v1s. I don't know who of you is actually about that light, but does anybody want to run it or what? Yeah, that's him. You're the head of this school, if it isn't the samurai in training. So you came after all, even after I warned you not to? So Juro, you know this man? I met him on the street today. You see, you're dead. Oh, he's angry. I want to challenge you, of course. It's all over. First, Denshichiro came back, and now Sojuro and Toji have returned too. That samurai in there has already defeated 5 of the disciples. Some might even be dead. They won't let him out of there alive. He's done for. But what the hell am I doing here? Yeah, what are you doing here, buddy? Now I'm curious, like, how does the author want to play this? Do they have Matahachi stick around to try to like peek through to see who this guy is? Because we already know that he doesn't like Sojuro because his relationship with Akemi and all that type of shit and everything else going on. So I'm sure he wants to get a look at it, who the samurai is taking down the school or attempting to take down the school. Or do they have him run away and then we run into him later? Let's see. I'll be killed if they find me. I have to get home. But what home do I have to go back to? I'm not going back there. There's no way. Special sake from Nada. It's really good. Yeah, y'all trying to poison your boy. I'm not falling for it. Take it and go home. Listen. Yeah, one of y'all's gonna have to kill me. Or whether y'all want to jump me. I'm here to run the 1v1, so who's running it? He's gonna let him leave. Oh, Takezo, the disrespect. Hold on. Oh, no, that ad should go. I'm a hick from the country. I don't know how to appreciate good sake. Sake's shit. I don't drink, but it smells awful. It smells like straight isopropyl. Are you out of your mind, Miyamoto? No. You expect me to go home with a consolation prize when the renowned Sojuro is right in front of me? Who is this guy? You're shaking? Yeah, man's adrenaline out of his mind. Looks like you're just all talk. Can't stop shaking. Master Sojuro, I'm going to fight you with everything I have. Are you willing to do the same? He's like on the verge of going Super Saiyan if someone doesn't fight him. So whether he's got to start with the younger brother and then go with the bodyguard and then Ueda or whatever order, like somebody better start. Whoever you are in there, I must give you my thanks. I'm completely moved. You're trying to take on the school all by yourself. It gives me courage. It gives me courage. Like that one time I didn't help my friend as I was banging this mom and then we ran away together. You've helped me remember what I used to be like. I went off to Segihar with a single spear in hand. I had great hopes and dreams. Thank you. It's not too late for me. I can become stronger. I will make a name for myself. He's so flip-floppy. I mean, that's just what he is. Like he said, what did he call himself? He's his lack of coward, essentially. If he went back there and Akemi and the mom started kissing up on him and said, you know, we can do better, I'm sorry for doing this, he'll flip-flop again. Can't see in there. They haven't killed you yet, have they? Whoever you are in there. I'm no good. I ran off and abandoned my best friend. He went in all alone to fight several dozen... Yeah, I knew he was going to have this flashback. He went in all alone to fight several dozens of bandits, just like you're doing right now. And I didn't have a sword, so I just froze. I lost my head. And that's what's so shitty about it, okay? It gets ramped up. People freeze. You know, people freeze all the time. He didn't have a weapon. He didn't know what to do. So I'm not going to say like, oh, he should have ran in there with no weapon. He could have made noise and maybe split the group up or have them run off or just anything. But the fact that he just like literally is 2 steps over, lays down with this girl while he's fighting for his life is ridiculous as hell, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. I let my friend die. Oh, he thinks he died. Well, he did leave before he saw the resolution. I let my friend die and I survived. And now I have such an empty life. I can't take it anymore. I have to rise above myself. I don't want him to open the door, scream Takezo's name. Takezo looks and like everything, like what's about to happen in there just like doesn't happen. How dare you? Oh man. Denshituro, stop. What a waste of good sake. Someone clean this mess up. What are these ads? The head of the Yoshiaka school mustn't be so soft. I'll finish this mountain monkey off in a single blow. There'll be nothing left of him. That's the Yoshiaka way, is it though? So the fake master wants to take me on. Don't let him provoke you. You're not claiming that you're stronger than the master of the school, are you? Denshitsuro's all riled up. This Miyamoto Musashi is a dead man. Is he though? I'll split your head right here. Man is so upset. Oh, nobody can just let it go down, man. Everybody's just in the way. Oh man, what is going on? Didn't have to split my forehead like that, but I am here to fuck shit up, by the way. So what are we doing here, guys? Well, now we've got this rage beast in front of us with his face just dripping in blood. What a quick draw. His arm reached out like a giant snake, so this is Sojiro. When a beast encounters an enemy, it looks ferocious and lets out an angry roar. Do you know why? The enemy might retreat, and that way the beast can avoid a fight. The first instinct is to avoid a fight. Thank you, Sojiro, for demonstrating your skill to someone like me. You see how reckless you are? Now get out of here. That is, if they let you out of here alive. Nah, we're not leaving. Don't. At this point, I'm so committed into him getting to fight one of them that we better get something. The way of the sword is steep. I still have so far to climb, but that makes my goal all the more worthwhile. And that's why I must face Sojiro. My request to challenge you still stands. Idiot, what a fool. Interesting fellow, his forehead's gushing with blood and it just fuels his bloodlust. Miyamoto Musashi, sometimes persistence will get you nowhere. You asked me if I was willing to take you on with everything I have, didn't you? I can't do that. I'm not interested in fighting you. Well, now everyone's going to think that he's going to go out there and be like, oh, the master turned down a... So, what? Yeah, that's not going to go over well with his boys. Yoshikempo was the military instructor to the... Yeah, okay, we're throwing out a lot of words. I accept my duty as his oldest son, but I can't change my personality. I have to follow my instincts. And so, I'm going out again to the pleasure quarters. My man came back to like take a quick shower and he's going right back out there with the whores, huh? And saying this in front of all of his men too, by the way. Farewell, and just leaves. Okay. Okay, so how do we end up killing this kid? How do we get our hands on him? I mean, if he doesn't fight us, we're not going to kill him in the middle of the night. We're not a killer that way. Oh well, but he's the only one with more skill than me, so I'm going with him. Well, and then so now we've got 4 people in here just dick swinging, and nobody's like actually showing anything, so I don't know who's about what. So Miyamoto Musashi, huh? You're an interesting fellow. If you manage to get out of here alive, I, Gion, will take you on. What an arrogant guy. But it looks like the odds are against you. Hell, he could have been worse off. 2 of the strongest in the Yosha school have left. But there are 2 left. The mighty Denshichiro and Ueda, as well as the other disciples. And I can't see in there too well, but his face seems to... Oh my god, and he can't tell who it is because we're all covered in blood. If I'm going to help him, I have to do it now. This is when you want to help us, buddy? Yeah, Which way to the pleasure quarters? Oh, he's going to follow him and attempt to challenge him there. Imagine they run it there in front of Akemi, in front of Matahachi, in front of everybody. You're going after him? You're drenched in blood. Don't you get it? You lost. I didn't lose. Nothing happened. I still haven't shown him my skill. I want to exchange blows with him. Yoshiaka Sejuro, he's the strongest swordsman in Kyoto. There's no reason for me to fight anyone else. Takashina just passed away. The count now stands at 5. Oh. The amount that we've killed. 5 of our own are dead. Don't you see? We still want to fight you. And we have 5 very good reasons to kill you. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. Because I can't even hear myself speak. It's a very interesting thing. Because like I feel like the kid has a duty. The kid, I mean he's the older one, but he looks like a kid. He possesses some skill. But like what that means, I don't know. Because we've yet to see anybody match Takezo in skill. I mean, I don't know if I can fit all these still shots in frame without just zooming it out like crazy. We'll try though. I'm not gonna be able to get everybody in frame. Yeah, I can't get everybody in frame. We're gonna have to make some executive decisions. We'll go with those 4. But it's like usually when Takezo wants a fight, he can get it. But right now, the person he wants to fight with like has no interest in, and there doesn't seem anything that is going to... I mean, everybody's got a button to press. Everybody has a button. Now, what is that button, though? Takezo doesn't seem like the type to go in there and, like, hold Akemi at, like, you know, gunpoint, essentially, and be like, challenge or I kill her. I don't know, and he's just killed 5 guys. There's a lot going on. And you've got Ueda, who also seems to kind of have the master's kind of mindset of like, we don't have to. I don't have to take him out. The one in the middle, he just seems like your typical just rage lord. You know, anything to tick him off to get in a fight, he'll do. And it's like, I want to see Takezo fight all of them. But the Sejuro, or whatever his name is also interesting because I could see them having conversations and it kind of reminding Takezo again of like, not everything has to be a fight, not everything has to be this, not everything has to be that. But like the younger brother was saying, there also becomes a point in time where like you have a duty or you need to protect or stand up or something. So what would it take for the master to step up? Takezo has to kill all of them. Takezo kills his younger brother. Is it still not enough to like make him fight with all he has? As if he kills his little bodyguard, Gion? Like what would it? Everybody has a switch, so what's that switch for him? Will we ever actually see these two actually fight? Like I'm talking actually fight, not like the master's like, okay, I will, but like doesn't give it his all. I'm talking like actually spar. I don't know. It really depends. We've still yet to see anybody best Takezo yet. Maybe it'll be this kid here or this guy here. He's gonna make it out of there fine. It's interesting. Matahachi's having this like revelation on the outside, and Matahachi thinks we're dead. Did he leave with that initially in mind when he decided to just like grab the girls and run? I don't know if he initially thought that, or he didn't even take the time to see if we were. He's like, oh, I couldn't do anything. I'm ashamed. There's no way he made it out of there and just grabbed him and left. Or did he truly sit there in his emotions and was like, man, I let my friend die. The best I can do is get these two to safety and leave. I don't know. There's a lot of moving parts here. There's some interesting characters here that they're not giving Takezo what he wants as far as being able to fight. So how does he get that out of them? And then does he ever even get that out of them? Who knows? We'll see. But we'll go ahead and leave it there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,